What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss' friend and former XSCAPE bandmate Tamika Tiny Harris is speaking up about the possibility of her joining the hit franchise Real Housewives of Atlanta. Is it just me, or does it seem as though the fans of the show are trying to form the ultimate alliance around Kandi? Just last year, viewers of the show were begging for Tamar Braxton to get onto the show after watching the way her and Kandi went from enemies into full-blown friends when they competed against each other on Celebrity Big Brother. So if Tamar joined the show and then Tiny joined the show as well, it would basically be Kandi coded crew versus everybody else. For those who might not know, Tiny has been on reality television for a long time. She and her husband T.I. have had their show, The Family Hustle, on VH1 for about 9 years now, like going on a full-blown decade of having their very own show. So how do you go from having your own show with your family where you're the producer and everything of the star of every scene to being just another member of an ensemble cast? I personally don't know that I would be able to do something like that. It kind of seems a little bit regressive in terms of, career, but I digress. I've never done reality television, so maybe it wouldn't be. Anyway, and I don't even know that it would be feasible from a legal perspective anyway, because her show airs on VH1, Housewives of Atlanta airs on Bravo. These are competing networks. So would her network VH1 even allow her to do it in the first place? Tiny answered all of those questions. This is what she had to say when asked, and I quote, "I would never do that and be a wife on there, but I would definitely do some episodes. I have some friends on there," she said in an exclusive interview with Hollywood Life. "One of my sisters is on there, Kandi, so I would always go on there if she needs me or wants me to come on. I would definitely appear on there." She continued on to dust off her shoulder a little bit, talking about her clout within the television game. She said, "I've been an executive producer for all my shows. My name has been in the title, and I just don't want to do anything else unless I'm doing a movie or something as far as show-wise. However, I do love the Housewives. It gives you all the tea you really need. I'm interested in watching them, if anything. I ain't got it in me. I'm friends with pretty much everybody on the Atlanta Housewives, so if they ever need me or want me to do something on there, I'm sure that I can make it happen." I really like her positivity, I think that she was very realistic, saying, listen, I have a certain level of clout within my shows. It's been a decade that I've been doing my show. She also had a talk show on VH1 before too. She's producing them. Her name is on the title of all of these. So how do you go from that to being a member of a Housewives show, which is a great platform? Look at how far it's launched all of these women, not just Atlanta Housewives, but Housewives in general. So she's definitely not knocking it. And I really love that about her. She's like, yeah, it's great. I enjoy watching it and everything, but just it doesn't make sense for me. If I'm going to go do something and my name is not going to be in the title and I'm not going to be a producer, it's got to be a bit more of a step forward. And for me, that would be maybe scripted television content as part of a cast there, or maybe it would be doing a movie, and I think she is 100% right. And I love that she still leaves the door open, and she seems to be a really good friend to Kandi in that respect. She's not really looking down on what it is that Kandi is doing, because if you recall, there's a bit of a beef going down between Nene Leakes and her friend Wendy Williams this season, when Nene called Wendy, the context is different, right? Because Nene called Wendy without warning her while she was filming to do, to get the clout off of being Wendy Williams' friend. And Wendy went on her show and said that she shut that down real quick. And she said, listen, I have my own talk show. I'm a little bit a step above being a housewife, and she kind of really talked down to Nene and the women on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she basically called she literally called Nene an over their friend as well. So the juxtaposition between the way Tiny says respectfully that she would not be a full-time housewife on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and the way that Wendy crapped on Nene, calling her an all the way over their friend, Tiny called Kandi a sister. It's just night and day. Hilarious to me, but maybe I'm just reading into things a little bit too much. How do you feel about Tiny's comments saying that she would not want to be a full-time peach holder on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but that she would be more than open and willing to shoot a few scenes if the Housewives show needed to do that in the future. I would be more than open to seeing Tiny on the Housewives of Atlanta and Tamar as well. Imagine the amount of fun and just Southern black girl magic on the Housewives of Atlanta there. Like, it would be just a ham. I feel like that would be for legendary television if they all got together and shot an episode. I would be 1000% here for it. Are you excited? Do you think she would make an appearance next season? Do you think even Tamar will make an appearance next season? And by the way, maybe you can educate me here. Who is Tiny friends with on the Housewives of Atlanta outside of Kandi? Because I've only ever known her to be a friend to Kandi, but maybe there's something a little bit different. Surely there's something a little bit different that I am missing out on. Make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.